Okay, I want you to go to the measuring voltage with three um, LEDs, and we're going to duplicate that. So click the gear and duplicate it. And this time, instead of measuring voltage, we're going to move on to measuring current. That's the flow in the wires. Okay, so let's say measuring current with a multimeter. And this will be part one. Let's see, part one. Okay, so let's set this to about 12 volts. Okay, it's 12 volts. And we can also see the amperage. Let's turn on everything. This is 12 volts. This is how much power potential this has. This is like the water flow. The water flow throughout this is about a little better than 6 amps. That's enough to give you a good little shock. If we were to add more components that the water would have to flow through, we can get that to slow down. Okay, if we kept the voltage to be the same. So if we added more things, which are basically more resistors, this will really flow. This will really flow slower. So I want to show you the good and bad to measuring amperage. If I try to measure amperage across a component, so let's stop simulation and let's connect wires here to try to measure amperage, just like we did with, let's make that red and black, should I say, just like we did with voltage. You'll find that there's a problem. Let's go red here. Oh, sorry, go back to black. And then we need a new wire here. And this new wire is going to be red. Let's bend it a little bit. And then go here. And if you try to measure and you see the amperage, we know that the wire flow should be, oh, sorry, that's voltage, not as amperage. Now, instead of having that 6, a little better than 6, now it says 8. It's really flowing through here. The reason why it's really flowing faster, like water, the amperage, is because there's much less resistance in this than there is in the light bulb. And it's choosing not to use this light bulb as a resistor, but using this as a resistor. So now this is the resistance, this is the resistance, this is resistance, but this is a resistance. It's no longer using this path. So it's not using this light as a resistor. So we want to get around that, and we want to measure the not resistance, but the flow without disturbing the resistors. So let's stop simulation. And what we'll do instead, let's delete these wires here. And what we'll do is that we'll just get into the flow. Let's delete this right here. Connecting these two. And instead, we're going to connect wires. Oh, I want to make that black. Let's go here and then go here. And then, let's make that black. And we'll check basically the water flow. And let this be the connector between the units. And let's see if it goes back. Aha! Now we're back to 6.18. That's because it's now using the light bulbs and the resistor here as the resistors to the water flow. And so the water flow is back to 6.18. Your job is to add 4 bulbs total and then measure the amperage with 12 volts.